Which Magic the Gathering product is going to fail? You, the player, you're gonna decide. Hi everyone and welcome back. MTG Moxman here. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me on my YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. And of course, guys, thank you for supporting the channel for all my regular viewers out there as we strive to get closer to 20,000 subscribers. Every subscription counts. Thanks again, guys. Sometimes it feels like survival of the fittest. Which products get to survive and which products die from Wizards of the Coast? It does feel that way. If you've been around Magic more than a few minutes, you've probably already seen some products get discontinued. Other products come online. Set boosters are only less than 2 years old still, I guess, right? I guess we had it in AFR. No, Zendikar Rising was the first one, right? That was the first time. You look at those products. They're new, they're flashy, they put more rares in there. We added the list. They seem very, very special, okay? And then draft boosters don't look as special. They look a little bit But this has come around us before. Certain products that came out even a number of years ago, like I said, if you've been around more than a hot minute, how about Jace vs. Vraska? Wizards of the Coast gave us a product line of dual decks. These are getting kind of old. This is what year is this? I should have looked this up ahead of time. I didn't. I apologize. 2014. Wow, that's been on my shelf for a while already. 2014. So we're talking, what, 7, 8, 9 years? We're getting up there, right? Time's starting to fly by. These haven't been around for a while. The first ones seemed very powerful. I'll be honest. They seemed pretty tough, pretty amazing. I didn't buy them early on. And then after a while, they didn't seem as special. They seemed kind of too pre-constructed. And there wasn't that great of cards inside. And people just didn't care anymore. And when the player base doesn't care, they don't get bought. If they don't think there's good value in there, good cards for their money, the product line dies off. Wizards has to discontinue it. Is that Wizards' fault? Maybe. Is it the players who were disinterested? Maybe. Maybe a little bit of both. People get bored of stuff. They move on to new flashier things. Wizards of the Coast gave us the From the Vault series. Remember these bad boys? Special, nice packaging. They came in a little case. This one here is From the Vault 20. We got Jace in there, right? Jace the Mind Sculptor, guys. And these things, I paid $220 Canadian for this thing when it came out. I was so afraid to even open it. This is as far as it gets. I have the case right here. I usually just put it right back in the case and it hides in the background. And you guys never see it. But I keep it around to remind me how expensive and flashy and special some of these products are. But later on, the other From the Vault series became less and less valuable. There was less dollar amounts inside those products. And again, players lost interest and Wizards discontinued that product. So now let's go back now. Set boosters, collector boosters, new products that are still quite recent in Magic's history. How long will those be the ones that are flashy? How long are those the ones going to be special? How long will players let those survive? If Wizards of the Coast wants to nudge you to a new product, if they want to say, it's time to move on to something new, come on, look this way, they'll give us something more supreme, more important, and they will make that other product, like a draft booster box, look a little less attractive. Maybe eventually they'll make set boosters look a little bit less attractive. Maybe they'll just go down to 18 packs a box. 12 packs, like a collector box. Maybe collector boxes will go to 6, but they'll be ultra rare premium. Double, triple foil mastered. You don't know. But players are using their hard-earned money, and they are becoming more selective. It's becoming more and more apparent from the emails and conversations I have that this is the route that Wizards of the Coast is taking. So this is the route that players are taking. Players more and more will have the power to decide what lives and what dies in the product lineup. Because if something doesn't go their way, if players think there's not enough value, they just let it die. They're not going to keep spending hard-earned money, sending it down the chute to some product that doesn't do well. If Wizards dilutes things too far, they just die. We don't play Wizards game and keep buying the product. It's a pretty savvy group of players out there. You guys are not dumb. You're smart, intelligent people, and you are voting with your hard-earned dollar just like I do. If something doesn't smell right, if it doesn't pass your smell test on value, You just don't buy it. You move on to the next product. You look for the next thing of spoilers. Same as all those pre-orders that happen. More and more people wait for the spoiler season. More and more people are going the single route. The player base is being more mobilized to be intelligent. And they are focusing on the game formats they enjoy. So those product lines are the ones that will live. Things like Commander. It's ever growing, ever more popular because you just need one of each card. There's certain, things that players really like about that. It allows a little more control over your budget while not having to spend for a playset of 4 or have multiple of something. It's easier. And Wizards will catch on to that, and they will try to make more and more products geared that way. Now, they failed with things like Baldur's Gate Commander Legends, but they will learn from that mistake. They will learn that we didn't think there was enough value in that product, but we know we like Commander, and they will come back with something else. And you, again, at the time, the player, will have the turn, the option to decide if that lives or dies. It is a fascinating thing to see how players used to be, even 5 years ago, 6 years ago, buying and storing sealed product. I was hearing it all the time from channels like Rudy at Alpha Investments and some of the other guys out there. And now, it's like a whisper. More and more players are telling me, I'm not picking this. I'm going to Commander. I'm not picking that. I'm staying away from it. And I bet you, people looking back on this video 4 years from now, probably less than 4 years. Mark this video, somebody, and check on it in 4 years for me. When you look back and look at that, we'll see which product line survived. Do we still have set boosters? Collector boosters? What's happened since 2022 to double flip trip master series? Are we going to just 2 packs a box? 1 pack a box? Right? You don't know. Wizards will offer up options, and they will try to nudge us in a certain direction to make us choose a certain one. But if we don't think the value's there, you're not going to buy it. You'll let other people buy it, and you'll just buy the couple of single cards you wanted. If Magic wants to really do something, if Wizards wants it to do well, they've got to put enough value in there that players want to buy boxes and buy their sealed product. Because Wizards isn't really into the singles, right? Except for Secret Lair, which could be a whole other way, another avenue of generating cash when they need to get into that secondary market more and more. You'll see it happen. Until you think it's not worth paying the shipping costs, the transaction fees, it's coming that way. I've noticed there's been a real uptick in some of the pricing on even Secret Lairs. No, I don't buy it, but I keep an eye on the prices, guys. I got to do it. I got to we got to keep up on this stuff. But it's funny to see how far it's going to go. Players are going to decide. You guys will decide which products you're willing to pay for and which ones you're not. Which cards are valued as buying a box and breaking it and having a good night, and which ones are just worthy of the singles. And more we're going to have the power to decide that, because with the way prices are going, players aren't going to put their money there. I've done videos last couple of days. You guys have been sending me comments and emails asking for this stuff, and I'm thinking about it too each and every day. Which products are worthy of holding on to, and which ones have to die on the vine because they're not worth my money. They're not worth my shekels, my hard-earned cash. Not going to happen. Anyway, guys, you let me know. How do you guys feel about it? Are you really going to focus on this stuff and really nail down the value in a set before you go ahead and purchase any of it? I know a lot of you guys are going the singles route. I'm hearing that a lot, but are there products you think are deserving of your money for purchase? Or right now, are you sticking to that singles? This is the stuff we need to know about, guys, because as a community, if you band together with enough people, Wizards takes notice and has to make those adjustments. Make it better or let it die. Guys, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging out with me. MTG Moxman here. Can't wait to read these comments. Have an awesome day, everyone. Enjoy the game. It's a blast. Hey, guys, this is that moment, that space in time where we say to the patrons, thank you for your continued support. Thank you for being the ones who support my channel. You are the patrons. You're back. Welcome. Thanks for hanging out with me, guys. You sneak peek people. I know, you like to be here at the end. The end. Think about this. Commander Legends 2020. Great set. People were thrilled. They loved it. Had a really good time, okay? Then they go ahead and give us Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. No mana drain. No Dockside Extortionist, even though it made perfect sense to put it there for Baldur's Gate. Cool dragons. Great flavor. Not enough power. If you think Wizards will let that die, I don't know, man. I think that's one they're going to try to resurrect because it's Commander. They can't let that one die on the vine. That's my prediction. It's going to come back around with a vengeance. They're going to fix that power level. They're going to realize their mistakes because stores got burned so bad and so the LGSs. That's the one, because Commander's so popular, that's the one they're going to correct. Now, if you're still here, we're going to crack this puppy. I can't help myself. I'm hunting for that Jewel Lotus. We're going to see if we get lucky here, okay? Let's jump right to the uncommons. I got commands here. All right. Fathom the Fleet. Hey, the Thought Vessel. Like, this is some cool stuff, man. Then hey, Imperious Perfect. Remember that? Let's give those elves that +1/+1. All right. We got a Plague Reaver. I mean, it's 6/5 beastie. Come on. So cool. Hey, then we got Voice of the Crags. Like, see what I mean? This set. Oh, we got another one. Bell Borka, the Spectral Sergeant. See what I mean? This set, and we had a Crimson Fleet Commander. You know, this set just had something to it that you could appreciate. And it didn't have that same feel when they gave us Commander Legends Battle for Baldur's Gate. Wizards, fix it, man. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for chilling with me. If you make it to the end of this video, let's just put this perfect. Perfect. Wizards can do it if they want to. Make it perfect. Have an awesome day, guys. Thanks for hanging. I know, work mode Mox, man. I couldn't help myself, guys. It was a long day. Busy time of year for me. It always seems busy, doesn't it? But very busy time. And I got home really late. I didn't have time to get into like the dress down clothes. So the coffee's in hand. I'm going to get this done. And I can't wait to see what you guys say. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have an awesome one.